I will admit, I really like this game. It's not as high quality as the previous ones, but it is damn charming. Looks like you got Nia back safe and sound. Now you've got 3 members in your party. I should explain about roles and classes. Blades are born with a role. Attackers, healers, tanks, and tanks. For example, Pyra's an attacker, Dromark's a healer. The types of blade that a driver engages will determine their fighting style. Each driver's fighting style will fall into certain categories called classes. Some classes emphasize attack, some defense, or some strike a balance between roles, and each class has its own special effects. It's up to you whether you want to just engage your favorite blades or strategically select blades to achieve a certain class. Do whatever's best for your playstyle. Generally, blades can't change roles. As an artificial blade, Poppy is an exception. She can change her role using her Poppy Swap feature. Try your hand at Tiger to try and get a hold of the role CPUs that you need to change Poppy's role in Poppy Swap. Now, if you've got all that, let's go back to the game and make our escape. I assume the other prison doors are nothing, yeah. We are just going to be covered in jumping blades. Actually, no. Mainly just Dromark. Dromark is going to be repeatedly just hopping around here. Hey guys, remember me? I'm that kid with the whole murder thing.
Okay,
no?
Time to take you down.
Man, that paper... I was actually really hoping that the guy would keep doing his paperwork while I murder his dog. I'm kind of glad it isn't, but like, it feels... Oh, hey, a bonnet choker. I don't even know what that's for. Well, we got some good stuff for it. I'm just gonna kind of fight everything as we go by. We do have accessories I should chuck on, now that I think about it. We have some. Okay, so we have red thread. Oh, that extends the driver blade affinity range. Luck by 20. Aggro reduction by 21%. That's not bad. Admittedly, I'm not really using it. I'd rather work on aggro bonus for him. Okay, so she has HP restored, max strength. You know what? I don't know if the red thread's particularly useful, but I'll give her the beast hood. Seems appropriate. Bonnet chokers, obviously, for chucking bonnets. Had enough of me yet? I'm back for round 2!
Careful at the attack.
My thoughts exactly.
No.
Oh, now they're pissed at me. And they're leaving. Where are you going? I don't know. Oh, bullet punch is an AoE. Well, that's helpful. But yeah, we're totally fine. And that's actually a lot of EXP. We should probably get out of here, honestly, instead of farming these guys. Even though they're really easy. They're really easy. I should probably grab the coins before they disappear. Yeah, I could probably just stick around, but at the same time, if I just do whatever, if I just run around doing whatever in here, I might as well just go off and do quests outside. So where am I going anywhere? Oh, it's back this way. Whoops. Oh, what? Morning! Is this guy always here? I don't know. Clear out the ship, leave no one alive. It is a lot faster now that we've got some levels under our belt and 3 people to just wreck. Plot twist, they're all 1 day away from retirement. And then they were gonna go back home to their hometown and marry their childhood friends. No, I know how that story goes. And that is exactly how it's going here. I mean, I guess I do have to go through the dining hall again. How is that porridge? It looks tasty. Actually, no, it doesn't. Military food is probably kind of garbage. I went to a Boy Scout camp once, on a military base, and we ate breakfast at the mess hall, and it was bad, but maybe it was just that specific mess hall. I don't know. So, one of Rex's moves is called Ground Smash, but it kind of sounded like Gramps Smash, which makes me think he just pulls Gramps out of his helmet and just wallops the enemy with them. Also, I just realized Gramps is in his helmet for combat. So that means he's getting like one hell of a whiplashing by being in that helmet back there. Wow. I really want to use my like knockback moves to knock somebody out of the ship at some point. Maybe not in this game, but at some point, just like knock somebody off the world. Just see what happens. It'd be really funny. Tora hungry and coming for them. That is weirdly appropriate considering we're in a mess hall. Gramp Smash needs to be a move. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys have ever seen Gintama. I have not seen many episodes of Gintama, but there's a specific episode, I want to say it's around episode 100, somewhere in there, where they're trying out the Nintendo Wii or something like that. You know, it's obviously kind of like a parody of the Nintendo Wii coming out and like the demand for it. And they're all put into like a virtual reality thing. I think they're also getting making fun of what were they making fun of? They were making fun of like VR at the time. I'm sure like .hack was popular when this chapter was written. But so they're all supposed to go out on an adventure, but like for one of them, they start poisoned like from the very beginning. They touch down and they're competing to get the Wii, so obviously they have to win. And so one of the guys is poisoned and can't move, so he has to stand there. So he decides, his teammate decides to go off and find healing herbs for him and more or less does the entire plot of the game after eating the healing herbs right in front of him, and he's very upset about that. So he decides to throw a lasso around the town greeter, the guy that's like, "Welcome to Townsville." And then he proceeds to use the old man that greeted them when they entered the town as a means of locomotion. And then when the old man eventually died, the guy who had been using the old man as locomotion picks the old man up by his ankles and then proceeds to use him as a weapon. And I think he even had like a couple of special moves involving hitting people with the old man, which was, it was amazing. It was great. I highly recommend it to any of you guys. And if you're wondering why I was just running around, it's because I didn't want to trigger a cutscene while I was trying to tell this story.
Hey, look what I found.
Or combat or anything. Here we go. Looks like this way is the way to the hangar. Sounds like a way out of here. Meh. The door's locked. No way open. Even Poppy probably not able to break through this. But we're so close. Rex, take a look over there. Good eyes. Could that be the switch to open it? We don't have many options but to try. If it does open the door, we'll surely be able to escape through the hangar. Then what are we waiting for? Looks like we have to leave this room for now and find a way up there. Let's see, what is the name? Is it a book? No, it's just a random episode of Gintama, nothing else. It's not that cool, so we have level 2 access now. I wish they had gone deeper into it. I'd love to watch a whole anime that's just about this, like, broken fourth wall, this fourth wall breaking JRPG romp. But, of course, no. Also, because of the cutscene, everybody's respawned already. How do we get up there? Huh. The hell am I supposed to go? Down, I guess. Well, I think back through the mess hall again, which I think everybody has respawned. Yes, hello! Actually, there's more of them now.
Lost the upper hand.
Don't
Think you can take me.
Wait, where's that other guy going? Wait, where is he going? Okay, now he's decided to participate in combat. Wander, please don't farm them. If there's a sergeant, I will fight them. The cone-headed sergeants tend to drop really good loot, and so I'm going out of my way to fight them if I can. Oh, there's another soldier inside there. Yeah, why didn't Gramps fly and press it? I don't know. I have many questions. But yeah, I don't want to farm these guys too much, but at the same time, they are actually really good EXP and really good loot.
Hey, Nia, I just found the shiniest trinket.
Oh,
Wanna see?
the kitchen staff has since left.
Yeah, I'll check it out later. You're such a child sometimes.
But yeah, these cone-headed guys are worth murdering.
Let's show him a thing or three.
You heard it here, folks. Wander will fight Fargents. Yeah, fuck Fargents. They all deserve to die. They're like wannabe sergeants, but they're the bad kind. They're like the knockoff sergeants. They wear like weird cones for hats. Like, seriously, what is up with these hats? Okay, I don't know how many of you guys have seen this. This is another thing. But there's a video of from, I want to say it was Dark Souls 2 or 3. It was Dark Souls 2 or 3, and it was this guy going down a ladder, and he had like one of those like tall helmets on, and every time his head passed through a rung, the person had, oh yeah, we're supposed to go through this door. The person had added like a bonk noise, and so it was bonk 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 as he was sliding down the ladder. It was amazing, and it's like only 45 seconds long. If people bug me about it, I can find the hello. I can find the actual video and like post it in the comments or Discord or something. Cause like every time I see these guys' dumb helmets, I'm like, they're like weird bad knockoff stormtroopers. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, there was a stormtrooper in the very first Star Wars movie. Not Episode 1, I mean, New Hope. Back in the very beginning. And you could see in the background, one of... they're still just working in the background there. You could actually see, one of the stormtroopers bonk his head on one of the blast doors as it was, like, raising up. Which was amazing, but also really, really stupid. And, I forget about that one often, but then I will like watch. Every once in a while I'll see it like come by Reddit or something, or I will actually watch the movies, and I have to stop and like make sure I see it. This is just magic. I just want one of these guys to just leave, just run away in fear, and just be like, no. Wow, Nia's actually like doing a really good job of healing here. I assume. I don't know. I assume at some point this game is going to get a lot harder, but right now I feel like I'm just kind of raffle stomping things, just because. Let's see, was the helmet shaped like that? I don't think it was that helmet. Oops. I just closed a completely miscellaneous tab here that I wasn't supposed to. That's okay. But yes, it was, yeah, it really was one of these, like, kind of stupidly, it was one of those, like, stupidly comical helmets, and, conical helmets. That, like, no reasonable human being would normally wear. Actually, there's an indie game coming out that I got a shirt for, that had the main characters wearing a helmet like that, too. What's the game called? I can pull that one up a lot easier. It is... Blasphemous. The game is called Blasphemous, and the main character's randomly wearing, like, a super tall conical helmet. And it's just like, you're gonna hit that on doors and stuff. Yeah, they always get harder. Yep. It's just right now it feels like, oh, here's an encounter with a bunch of enemies. I can just, like, kind of check out and watch... Wait. Oh boy. Alright, I have to point this out, seeing as this is important. These two men are talking in sync. Like, perfectly in sync with each other. I'm just imagining the sergeant, the Fargent. Please use Pyra. Sure, we'll switch to Pyra. I'm just imagining the Fargent up there is like, can you guys please, like, stop talking to me at the same time? I don't know who to focus on. Like, I know you're saying the same thing, but it's really uncomfortable here. Like, please stop. And he's just, like, paralyzed by everything. Look at them. This is so lazy. Oh. And the other guy's like, I'm not done talking yet. Oh, man. Use Pyra. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I should probably just start hot swapping my, my various dudes. I still... No, I probably shouldn't do it. I'm having trouble talking over these guys again. For what should be probably obvious reasons. The battle chatter is like just pure noise in the background. Maybe I'll just turn it down some more. Because it is... Now that we have all three characters and their dudes that will like talk constantly, it's just like defense for me, dip, 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 dip. Which is in the background as a soundtrack to me talking, and it's driving me nuts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to turn off the battle voices. For a while, I was thinking it would be okay, but actually, maybe it is. It should be battle narration. I'm gonna just turn off battle narration and see if that does it. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure which direction I should go. Yeah, it's game voice. Then what the heck is battle narration? Oh, we have a ladder going up. I'll check that in a second. First...
Wow! World has many amazing places in it!
Okay,
Perhaps
time to
rest and
take
enjoy
you
view
down.
for our most... Rex,
Yeah.
let's go!
Everyone's getting psyched.
Think you can take me! Don't forget me! Behave! Think you can take me!
Yeah, no, it's most definitely like game voice. Yeah, it's not battle. Then what the hell is battle narration? Like, okay, serious question. What is battle narration? Because, like, you think battle narration would be exactly this. But it's not. Which confuses me. And is obviously a problem. Holy shit. We just kind of wrecked them with that AoE. That was like 1,000 damage, somehow.
You're all mine.
Oh, battle narration is when they shout their moves. Okay, so that's why it felt a little bit less shouty. But yeah, so we're just gonna go back and turn game voice volume down to like nothing. This might not be so bad then. I'll put it like here. Because yeah, if I could turn it off so that none of them say their like recycled lines over and over and over again, I would be a very happy camper. Because that's the only thing I care about. I want them to talk in the world. I want them to talk at the end of battle. But I don't feel like listening to meh 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 all the time. Don't forget to turn on battle narration. But battle narration is when they're just yelling out their special attacks. I was trying to figure that out earlier, and that's why I went a little quiet. It's because I couldn't figure out what battle narration was versus otherwise. Yeah, can't hear it now at all. Yeah. So the thing is, we need regular voices on. I'll just have to turn it down-ish. Because at this volume, it's just way too quiet. Luckily, literally none of it matters, and cutscenes, which are actually the important ones... Oh, right, let's change it now. Cutscenes, which are the important things, will still play. But yes, I just really wish there was the battle narration was literally all voice acting during combat.
Watch yourself, Rex. All right,
Don't forget me.
Yeah, because the problem is
Think you can take me?
they're still going to be going like, yeah, but we won't listen to them say like sword bash. Nope, he still said sword bash.
My thoughts exactly.
What the hell? What is battle narration then?
Okay, time to take you down.
We can do this together.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
I
Let's keep this up and we'll win for
I am very confused.
Please leave it to Dora.
Gotcha. Rolling smash.
So, is battle narration just a placebo? I'm so confused.
Do it like I showed you and we'll be okay. You put your feet up over
This up
there.
and we'll win for sure.
Think you can
I-
take me? Don't forget me. Think you can take me?
Yeah,
It's getting psyched.
Lots of everyone beat as one. Happy speaking.
because they're so chatty. They're not talking to each other. They're just all talking at the same time. Every single character, all 6 of them. I think it's when they call out to each other.
We can do
Okay,
this all day.
Dora could even beat them without friends.
I think to keep my sanity, I'm gonna crank it off. If it becomes a problem, I don't know. Let's just turn on battle narration with the game voice off. Let's see what happens if I do this. Maybe this will work. Maybe none of this will work. Maybe the whole thing's just broken and there's no solutions. But for the sake of my own sanity, I'd rather turn off the chatter and miss like a couple of environmental dialogues than keep it on and slowly lose my mind over the course of this. Turn the voice just a bit, not off. The thing is though, like, there's not even a point of having it. To some degree. Like, you can't hear them. And they're... like, you can't hear them at all. And they're all talking over each other. We'll try this for a little while. Maybe? I'm just curious if battle narration's even going to be audible. Okay, so where am I even going? I'm more or less just running around grabbing things. You know, I haven't exactly been paying attention to where I'm supposed to go. Can I fight? I can fight an Ardanian soldier and his taxi. The animations on that little Titan are amazing. But, like, this way I can actually comment over it. And, like, I will miss very small little things, but the very small little things... Okay, yeah, so battle narration is when they use their special moves. Like if we do Pandemic in a bit, I'm not actually sure when we're going to be able to do Pandemic. There we go. Does she say anything? No, she doesn't.
Aqua break. Pandemic break.
Okay. So now we need a wind. Unfortunately, I think we need a level 3 wind to be able to hit this. Final disaster. Well, I'll try. I mean, we're fighting one thing, so I might actually be able to pull off the 3 combo.
Pandemic break.
Come on, just a little bit faster. Because I actually really want to pull off this combo for once. Nope, we lost it. Too too slow. Okay, so if we go back to Pyra, we can do
Astounding.
this.
Volcano break.
So we get Volcano. So this is battle narration. At least I know what I'm doing. Is this thing even close enough? I feel like it's getting further and further away from me. Okay. Now if I go back to her, I lost my charge, didn't I? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's probably because I used the Pyra move. Well, that's fine. Maybe we can pull off a Mega Eruption, or we just run out of time. Who cares? Okay, so I think after this battle, I will acquiesce. I'll turn it back on, but I'll kind of put it at the 1/3 mark. Because I think it was just a little bit too low. Otherwise, it was a little bit too loud at like the half mark. Okay. So we'll put it here. Like, it sounds better, less chaotic. Maybe, I don't know. I never know about these things, because, like, on one hand, I want to play games that are perfectly balanced. On the other hand, I know that's kind of a statistical impossibility. Okay, so was I going... I'm going over here, I think, because we want to go down that staircase. I really like the ship design in this game. Like, it actually feels really good.
Let's show 'em a thing or
Let's keep this up.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate the fact that I'm so conflicted over this. It's just like, on one hand, there are interesting things to hear. On the other hand, we're going to have to suffer this for the rest of the game, which is nightmarish. I should probably actually care about my, like, positioning here. I found a ladder earlier. Oh yeah, you're right. I did find, like, a random ladder. I should go back and check that out. Also, were there more people there? Was it here? Yes. There's a random ladder here. Yeah, so I'll turn down the battle sounds by, like, one more. What the? Hi? I guess we'll just fight this guy from here. Where are we? And why are we? Yeah, here's hoping they release a patch for it. Yeah, maybe. Oh, failed. We are not enough for this. For whatever the heck that is. Alright. Well, I guess we can't get up there. Let's see. So yeah, let's just go back. See, positioning was important in the first Xenoblade. It's the same in this one. Yeah, I'm just really lazy because it hasn't really mattered. I'm not going to say that this game is necessarily easier, because we haven't gotten far enough in to really say. But, like, for the most part, it just hasn't mattered to me whether or not I should position myself. I mean, obviously, it did a lot more damage, or I could just kind of ignore it and just do about as well. Okay, so...
it gets so late.
Oh, and I've started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious.
Yeah, so she just said the, you know, it's getting late. Oh, I'm a bit self-conscious. Like, it's the same thing as last time. That's my one problem with the environmental dialogue. As far as I can tell, it's probably just the same stuff throughout the entire game. Like, I miss its Rhine time, but part of it is, it felt like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 had by far the best, like, battle voice acting, because every character kind of had space to get to fit their lines in. Like, when it was Rhine time, you knew it was Rhine time. And it was unequivocally Rhine time. Whereas now it's... And I'm just... I lose it. I lose it so fast, and as somebody that's, like, trying to commentate over this, it's maddening. Locked from the other side, and there. I guess we gotta go down from here. Get the drawbridge going or something. And that's why I'm, like, so conflicted here, because... On one hand, I, too, very fondly remember the battle chatter from the first game. Okay, see that icon floating over there? It indicates the location of a heart-to-heart talk. Heart-to-hearts are important events that let your party members grow closer together as friends. You'll run into these icons all over Alrest, so it's a good idea to check them out as you encounter them. To view a heart-to-heart, you'll have to have the right people present in your party at the right time of day. You can view the conditions by accessing the icon. The more heart-to-hearts you view, the bond of trust and affinity between you and your blade will deepen. It was just as annoying in one. Maybe? I'd have to go back and play... Well, okay, so part of the reason why it wasn't as annoying in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is you actually had a smaller party. We didn't have Poppy, we didn't have Dromark, and we didn't have Pyra. And I will admit, I also generally refused to play with the Nopons in my party because the Nopons were kind of annoying.
The inside of a Titan battleship is way different from a Monoceros, eh?
What is Monoceros?
Rex, you saw it, right? Moored at a pier back in Goldmouth. Jin and Co's black boat.
Ah, that really impressive one. It runs without being hooked up to a Titan, right?
I'm no expert, but yeah, looked like it.
Sound awesome! Tora want to see too!
You won't get the chance, unless we see those Torna guys again.
Nah. Tora changed mind. No need to see.
Master Pawn changed mind at drop of hat.
Well, the Monoceros was pretty sweet, but this is nothing to scoff at either.
For sure. It's full of things I've never seen before.
Ah, that's because this vessel is result of latest breakthroughs in Ardanian tech. Regular folk never so much as set foot on board.
You say breakthroughs in technology, but what you mean is salvage stuff, right?
Not exclusively. I see lots of homegrown improvements as well. Like this, see? Whatever they've stuffed in here, it's been messed with so much, I can't tell what it was to start with.
That control panel, it transmits signal to Titan nerves. By running cables to different parts of Titan from here, can control signal flow much more better.
What? That's amazing.
And this cable itself have 2.4 times the speed and 12 times the capacity of previous iteration.
Sorry about that. I fat-thumbed it.
In other words, it on whole other level to stuff other countries use.
Ah. So if they put this in a smaller Titan vessel, it would work even better.
Ping-pong! Correct!
They seem to be having fun, but it's all gibberish to me. Poppy, what do you think?
What would Poppy say? That not even so bad.
That not even so bad.
Oh, really?
Poppy have access to much varied information. Considering interests of Master Pawn, technology info is especially rich. So for Poppy is not issue following conversation in question. Moreover, if necessary, Poppy could outgeek Master Pawn if Poppy try.
That animation is great.
Right, okay. I'm sorry I doubted you.
No worry, Nia. Poppy can also hold conversation on favorite bug dishes of Nia.
You're too kind. I should point out, though, it's not bugs I like, but fish.
Nah, Poppy apologize. Poppy update her database now. Master Pawn not always fastidious in data entry, so mistakes happen.
Tora? I like bugs now, do I?
Mama, Tora suddenly feel very unsafe. Rex, we should move on. We stay here, something bad bound to happen.
Like what?
No time to waste. We go.
Okay, heart to heart. Ardanian technology complete. Ah yes, things are looking good out in the hangar. Don't you agree, little boy that is behind me with the weapon that I'm supposed to be fighting? Oh, well, you know, now that I put it that way, it's pretty clear that I need to fight you, I guess. Well, I'm sorry, little boy, I guess it's time for you to now murder me. I will do a good job and die promptly. Yup, there we go. Bleh.
Poppy's right arm is malfunctioning.
Hold on, Poppy. Master Pawn will fix it.
Wow. Yeah, so, pathway control panel, what does that even do? Oh, lowers it. I guess it's so I can get back up. Yeah, so, I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet. We're gonna turn off the game voice acting. So, I think part of the reason why people were resisting the game voice volume thing was because they were thinking cutscenes. Cutscenes were also under that slider. That's actually a completely different slider, which is why you could hear things at full volume. We'll lose a little bit of chatter, but, like, it's the same lines over and over and over again. I've heard the thing about Poppy's arm being broken, I want to say once every 5 minutes, and it's starting to become a problem. See, what you said before about position not mattering, it has to do with the fact that you're doing a lot of side leveling. I'm 12 versus them being 7. I'm not even doing side leveling. I'm just here. Oh, hi. I guess what I am doing is murdering these guys. This guy's level 12. Some of them... some of them are level 7. Some of them are the right level. But, like, with these guys, yeah, positioning is much more important. Okay, we might as well get this down. Nope, I was not in the right... I was too close to the side. It doesn't matter. But yeah, you're right. I have been fighting these guys maybe a little bit too much. But, like, look, when they die, they explode into goodies. And then some. I'm going to be one wealthy dude. Alright, let's actually continue with this, though. Oh, we were here. Huh. I guess we're done.
Not much further to exit.
Not so fast, my dear intruders! Letting a terrorist from Torna out of my grasp would make me look very bad indeed. Oh, that emerald core crystal! You must be the Aegis! Much as it pains me to admit it, it seems Morag was right on the money.
You know who Pyra is? Are you trying to capture her too, you ratbag?
No, language. But of course. The most powerful blade in all of history, with the power to rend Alrest asunder. Only a fool would know of that power and not seek to claim it. And I am no fool. Therefore, I will claim her as my own. You cannot argue with such logic.
Flaw detected in final step of logic.
Sorry, pal. But you've done all the capturing you're gonna do today.
Such impertinence for a dirty terrorist.
Let's go, Pyra.
Got it.
Oh my god, I just realized that Tora's shield is a Nopon. Alright. Now we've got ourselves a decent-sized party. It's worth knowing how to deal with aggro. Dare say you've noticed driver being attacked by an enemy. They'll be marked with a red ring. Our aggro marker, wedges on the marker point, shows the enemies that are attacking you. Aggro is a measure of the enemy's aggression towards the drivers they're fighting. The more viciously you attack an enemy, the more they'll want to attack you back. Drawing aggro is dangerous for healers, since they have low HP. Yeah. Drivers have defensory... Yeah, we know about how aggro works. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but freaking Tora just straight up has like a Nopon on his shield. We'll have to show it properly later, when we're not like in the middle of combat. But he is straight up wielding a Nopon. I like it how nobody even seems to care about the nobody seems to even care about the mech that's fighting us. Get back here. Stop running away. Okay, let's see Aqua here. Okay. Now that you've got 3 people on your team, I'll give you a quick primer on ceiling effects and blade combos. Take a look at these indicators the arrow is pointing to. These show the various ceiling effects that can be applied if you execute a stage 3 blade combo. The final special you use in the blade combo will determine which ceiling effect is inflicted, depending on the combo route. Once inflicted, a ceiling effect will continue until it gets overwritten by another seal. Regardless of type, sealing your enemy puts you at a massive advantage, so you should try and go all out and hit home with the stage 3 blade combo. However, there's one drawback to be aware of. When you hit an enemy with the stage 3 blade combo, they acquire a resistance to that combo's element. When this happens, an orb signaling that resistance will appear around the enemy. These are called element orbs. Attack the enemy with the same element as the orbs and you'll do greatly reduced damage. This means using that same combo route repeatedly will deal much less damage. So when you use blade combos, you should experiment with different routes. Okay, so we want to go this direction because we want to do Pandemic. Uh-oh. More cutscene.
That coward! He's just hiding behind his blade.
What? Does common sense elude you? A blade can regenerate from any injury, whereas if I die, my blade will return to a useless core.
So it's okay to use them as a living shield? You weasel! Even if they can regenerate, that doesn't mean blades don't feel pain.
How cute! The Fleabag thinks we should care about blades' feelings! I wonder if you can feel pain!
I wonder if I get to keep his blade. That'd be nice. Okay. Oh no, we lost our combo! That's not okay! Get back here, you dick! Okay, so we actually want to have Surin for this. Unfortunately, we have not switched to it properly. Yeah, so people are complaining about how battles are boring now. At the same time, like, nothing they said actually was even audible. All you were hearing was meh 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 over and over and over again. Like, what it really is it feels empty compared to what it was before. Which, like, I sympathize with that, but at the same time, just because it feels emptier doesn't mean it's worse. Okay, so let's try Aqua. Because I would actually like to use the triple combo, it just wasn't letting me. So I want to do Pandemic when I get the chance. Okay, there's Pandemic. Now, unfortunately, we have to get my fist combo. There's Dougal. There we go. But yeah, this makes it so much easier for me to actually, like, commentate over the game, because I don't have to deal with the people shouting over the game constantly. And the beauty part is, we can actually still listen to the cutscene dialogue, which is super important for me. Oh, there's Pandemic. Okay, so we gotta get up to tier 3. Unfortunately, I keep getting knocked down, which is really annoying. Hard to build the combo. Because the enemy here keeps, like, running away from me. Get back here! But, like, I'd be much more interested in using that kind of keeping the battle chatter on if the characters said interesting or, like, useful things. But because much of it is always just the same, like, meh 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 meh, or just grunting noises, that's kind of why I drew the line where I did. Reset the whole thing. Damn it. We can try again. Okay, let's try Aqua. I mean, I'm about to tier 3, so we might actually be able to pull the Pandemic. I wish you could see the charge meter for, for Tora's special. There it is. There's Pandemic.
Aqua break.
So let's wait until it goes.
Pandemic
Okay,
break.
there's Pandemic Break. And then we get blowed down hard. But
Good.
oh, screwed that one up because I was still mashing the button.
Final disaster break.
Alright, we got the final disaster. And wrecked the shit out of them.
How? A mangy Fleabag and a bunch of stinking kids? I triumphant return to more Ardain with the Aegis.
Out like a light. That's what he gets for trying to execute Nia.
What? He was trying to take me back to Mor Ardain. Rex, this is a trap.
A trap? So they weren't actually going to execute you?
No time! Talk later, Rex. We should escape!
Master Pawn is right. Chance of reinforcements very high.
Let us make haste. Getting out of town would be a good start.
That poor blade.